Namaskar. On 8th of July 2018, the Kerala government passed a law. Through this extraordinary law that they passed, they tried to amend the Travancore Cochin Hindu Religious Institution Act. They tried to amend this act. And this act was institutionalized in 1950. I have the copy of this act with me. And I downloaded this from the Kerala government website called kerala.gov.in. I downloaded this from there. And I want you to download this from there if they still keep it. Now, what is shocking about this is, amongst a lot of things that they have amended, one of the shocking things is clause number 5, amendment of section 29. In subsection 2 of section 29 of the Principal Act, the word "who shall be appointed by the board, he shall be a Hindu" will be omitted. Amongst the entire amendments that they did in this particular law, one most important amendment, and I think this entire law was passed for that particular amendment. The amendment that they said is, whoever will be the head of Devasam boards that control the Hindu temples, need not necessarily be a Hindu. What they are saying is, that tomorrow a Sabrimala can be controlled by a Muslim or a Christian. What they are essentially saying is, finally, it will be the government who decides who controls the board. And that is when we started smelling a conspiracy. First of all, who is the government to decide what a temple should be and who should control the temple? And especially a government like communist. What we wondered is, communists as a matter of policy are against religion. Why is this communist government in Kerala so interested in Hindu religion? Now, let us go to the chronology of the Sabrimala verdict. 2006, a group of lawyers called the Indian Young Lawyers Association filed a plea against the Sabrimala restriction on women in the Supreme Court. It was filed by five lady lawyers predominantly, and they were Bhakti Sethi, Lakshmi Shastri, Prerna Kumari, Alka Sharma and Sudha Pal. 5 ladies put together filed this petition. Now, ironically, after some time, these ladies started realizing that possibly what they did was not entirely correct. In fact, one of the ladies who filed the petition actually went out and said that when I filed the petition in this matter, I was not fully aware. This is Prerna Kumari, one of the ladies that filed the petition. She said, when I filed the petition in this matter, I was not fully aware of the facts of this case. Further, I am not from Kerala, so I didn't know what Sabrimala was. This was a petitioner who filed the case. She also went out and said that I then did some study and felt that I might have unintentionally hurt the sentiments of the devotees there. I realized that I was wrong. I came to know about many facts in later stage. I tried to withdraw my petition, but the Supreme Court had already seized the case. The petitioners were regretting that they filed the petition. They wanted to withdraw the case, but no. The government of Kerala and the communist government of Kerala, the LDF government of Kerala continued. They continued, and they actually sent, in the chronology like I was talking about, on November 2007, the LDF government sent an affidavit supporting these ladies, supporting the public interest litigation, saying that no, that should be banned. The ban for women should be lifted. The matter was going cold, but LDF didn't allow it to go cold. They went out and they sent an affidavit. And lo and behold, on November 7, 2016, again the LDF government sent a special affidavit, a fresh affidavit to Supreme Court saying it favored the entry of women of all ages. They wanted to get the verdict. The LDF, which now claims that, listen, I'm just listening to the Supreme Court, is lying. They wanted this verdict. They wanted to get the verdict where they allow women to enter Sabrimala. I was wondering, why is this communist government so keen on getting this verdict against the temple, against Sabrimala? Are you telling me that communists is actually bothered about women? You know, to tell you a fact, in a 17-member Politburo of communists, there are only 2 women. This is what they believe about women's rights. In a 95-member core committee of communists, there are only 14 women. This is the right they give for women. Tell me 5 big names of communist women that you know. Which communist party, which state, which leader actually gave impetus to women? What have they done for women reservation bill? Why couldn't they get women reservation bill in Kerala government? They are ruling it. So, I refuse to believe that the Communist Party is bothered about women. Then why the hell are they so hell-bent on actually harming the interest of Sabarimala devotees? And therefore, the interest of Hinduism? This was the question we were ruminating, and it is very clear that it was a strategic decision by the LDF to ensure that the verdict goes against Hindus and Sabarimala. It was a strategic decision. Otherwise, why would a government go and interfere in a religious matter? Let the PIL go on, let the Supreme Court decide, let the petitioner decide. You see it. No, but this government not once but twice went and filed an affidavit. Supporting the public interest litigation, supporting the lift on the ban. The intentions were different. And the intention purely is to shake the spirit of Hindus in Kerala. This is a government that belongs to the atheists. This is the government that practices atheism. They do not preach or profess religion. The only way party like this can progress and can profit and can develop is if the community there does not practice religion. And the most important religious place in Kerala is the Sabarimala, and therefore they wanted to break the bone of the spirit of Sabarimala, and the spirit of Sabarimala is the experience of Sabarimala. Think about it. The biggest thing of going to Sabarimala as a devotee is going there, the experience that you have while you go and see the Lord. The communists wanted to destroy that experience, in turn destroying the spirit of Hinduism in Kerala. And that is why again and again, through affidavits after affidavits, they wanted to ensure that this ban is lifted. So if they're sitting out and saying that, hey, you know what, we don't know, it is the Supreme Court that does part of this judgment, it is absolutely rubbish. It is not the Supreme Court. It is these people who send affidavits after affidavits to ensure that the Supreme Court gets this judgment. Listen, you know what? First of all, as Hindus, we do not appreciate a person from another religion running our temples. And I'm sure a Christian won't appreciate a church being run by somebody else, and a Muslim won't appreciate a mosque run by some other religious person, and rightly so. And ironically, there's another gentleman called Rakesh Sinha from RSS. He claims that he's an ideologue of RSS. This gentleman goes out and says that historically, just hear this clip of what he said.
Historically, Hindus have no problem with any person from any religion participating in the Hindu management.
Who gives this man from RSS, the right to say that Hindus doesn't mind if others come and run their temples? Who thinks, how does he take it that he speaks for Hindus? I am a Hindu, he doesn't speak for me. If he thinks that he's okay with his temple being run by a foreigner, by another religious person, it's okay, that's his bloody problem, not ours. He doesn't speak for us. Politics should be kept out of religion, whether it is communist, whether it is Congress, whether it is BJP. Get out of religion. And what is happening currently with Sabarimala is one political party trying to sabotage the spirit of united Hindus in Kerala. This is one political party trying to sabotage that, and believe me, more than anything else, the first thing that Hindus should do is to understand that there is a political game here. There is a clear strategy to ensure that the verdict goes against us. I would urge all my Hindu brothers and sisters to understand and identify your real enemy. Understand and identify the people, the parties, the ideologies that are working against us. Understand and identify that this is a very, very planned strategy to ensure that the spirit of Sabarimala is destroyed. Understand and fight them.